Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford appears to be loaded with the resources needed to win the next NFL MVP award. His new situation with the Rams comes after being traded from the Lions in an offseason blockbuster deal involving fellow former number 1 overall pick Jared Goff. This trade gives the 33-year-old franchise quarterback a much increased chance at claiming the prestigious Most Valuable Player award. Here's why.
Sportsified.
Stafford was selected by the Lions with the first overall pick in the 2009 NFL Draft out of Georgia. He rarely had more than an average supporting cast in Detroit, but there were some stars along the way, like wide receiver Calvin Johnson and defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh. Stafford accumulated one Pro Bowl selection and earned the 2011 Comeback Player of the Year award during his time with the Lions. He ends his Detroit career as their all-time leader in completions, pass attempts, completion percentage, passing yards, 400-plus yard games, 300-plus yard games, touchdowns, lowest interception percentage, yards per game-winning drives, and many, many more records. Stafford also holds the NFL record for most fourth-quarter comebacks in a season, with 8 in 2016. He was also the fastest player in history to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and 45,000 passing yards. Matthew Stafford's career accomplishments in Detroit are too much to fit on a single page. The Rams acquired the undisputed best quarterback in Lions history. But the big point here is the surrounding talent that Stafford did this with. The Lions receiving corps from the past season included Kenny Golladay for less than half the season, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola, T.J. Hockenson, and not much else. And that was arguably the best group of catchers the Lions have had since Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. Not to mention that Detroit hasn't had a sustainable run game since Barry Sanders, and their ever-porous offensive line throughout Stafford's tenure. So when you look at the Rams' current offensive talent, it's easy to see why an MVP season is a looming possibility for Stafford and the Rams in 2021. First of all, Stafford will finally not be relied on to produce all the offense, as the Rams have a foundation for a solid running game and young running back, Cam Akers. Akers totaled 748 yards from scrimmage in his rookie campaign last season, and his play performance was even more encouraging, with 221 rushing yards in just 2 games. Behind Akers on the running back depth chart is Darrell Henderson Jr., who still has plenty of potential to be a good number 2 running back. While the Rams' offensive line is probably their biggest question mark heading into this next season, it does include Brian Allen, Austin Corbett, and the aging Andrew Whitworth. Now, the wide receiver and tight end group is the biggest reason you get excited about the Rams' offense with Matthew Stafford. Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp represent the best tandem of receivers that Stafford has ever had to work with, and Deshaun Jackson, Van Jefferson, and Tutu Atwell can all be reliable contributors. At tight end, Tyler Higbee has proven to be a solid option, and Bryson Hopkins has potential as a backup. This will also be, by far, the best defense Stafford has ever had supporting him. Led by defensive lineman Aaron Donald, cornerback Jalen Ramsey, and linebacker Leonard Floyd, the Rams ranked first in the NFL with just 282 yards allowed per game. And they're looking to get even better with progression from free safety Jordan Fuller, the 6th-round pick in last year's draft that earned a starting job, and fellow safety Terrell Burgess. Having a great defense will impact Stafford's stats by getting him and the Rams' offense on the field more often, creating more chances for scoring. Additionally, coaching mastermind Sean McVay should play a big role in Stafford's success. Though it has been reported that McVay did not work well with previous quarterback Jared Goff during his last couple years in Los Angeles, McVay knows how to build a prolific offense. He and the rest of the Rams coaching staff and front office also have playoff experience, as they made the Super Bowl as recently as 2019. They know what it takes to win in the regular season and the playoffs. They should help Stafford, as he and the Lions are very inexperienced when it comes to the postseason. With all these factors combined and the addition of a game to the regular season, it is not hard to imagine Stafford topping 5,000 passing yards for the second time in his career, assuming he stays healthy. If he's also able to throw over 40 touchdowns and limit the interceptions to somewhere around 15, an MVP season is very much in reach. The Rams' offense, defense, and coaching set up Matthew Stafford for a very big season in Los Angeles. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and check out our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. Thanks for watching Sportsified News, and we'll catch you in the next one.